Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for February 14th through 18th. We have a little bit of housekeeping. If you listen to our Port Charles 411 that was taken over by Steve from World Gone Good podcast, which we hope you all enjoyed, and went back and listened to his episode on Wednesday, the 16th, which featured a whole lot more. But at the end of our 411, he was like, Amanda and Shannon, or Shannon Amanda, however. And I was like, I don't think we've ever explained how, because he said whoever has controlling interest, which I'm just like, and I said something, I was like, I messaged him, I was like, it's Amanda and Shannon because it's alphabetical.
Yes.
So
I feel like if it was controlling interest, it would be Shannon and Amanda.
But I just feel like, I don't know.
You decided a long time ago when this all started, I said, I don't care. And you insisted it had to be alphabetical.
Yes.
So
yes,
it was not a fight between us because neither one of us cared.
And it's the same way with my business partner in real estate.
Yes.
Like it's alphabetical and we do it by first names because that's how
most people address you. Yes.
Right. But then it got me thinking about Lennon and McCartney because then like there was the whole, why does John's name go first on songs that Paul wrote, and stuff like that. And it was because it's alphabetical, but they went by last names. So
I see.
I don't know. Even if they went by first names, it still would have been John first. So no. If Paul went by his actual first name, his name is James Paul McCartney. So boom.
See, I was going to say we could have just done K and K for our last name.
So I did think about that.
And then we're equal. You don't know which K belongs to who.
Yes. But so I just thought I guess that's like just a fun little tidbit. But he was like, you should throw that out there. And I was like, oh, we forgot to record that in the outro of the 411. So here's the extended cut. Also, apparently I just forgot to record stuff for the outro because we talked about, is soap love realistic? And you had a great thing about how, you love people through the struggles, through, illness and stuff like that. However, we both forgot about how unrealistic being a single parent and dating on a soap is.
Mm-hmm. You mean you don't have tons of family that would just take your kids at any moment so you could go out?
We just don't see our kids for months and months on end. And yet they love the heck out of us and have no issues.
Right. There's an invisible daycare center we just drop them off at and go have our fun lives.
But we've talked about that, like with we should have had Willow. Well, okay, we learned on the floors thing that Tanya has the childcare center.
Yes.
That we don't use.
Right.
But it would have been such a great storyline for Elizabeth to talk about how big of a help that was while she was raising the boys.
Yes. That is the one thing we talk about Grey's a lot since it's the other medical show. That's the one thing I like about Grey's.
They have the daycare.
Always hear them say, do you want me to drop him off at daycare for you? Because I'm taking this one down. Do you want me to do this? Whatever. And it's like, yes, that is way more realistic that medical professionals would need a daycare center in their hospital.
Right. Absolutely. Most workplaces should.
Yeah. But most don't.
Nope.
So.
Okay. So that was really it. I was just
Are you going to go with Elizabeth since you were bringing her up first? Because Cameron was watching her kids this week.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, I feel like Liz and I had a real connection this week.
Okay.
Well, because, last summer, I've never made my son, take care of his sister. But I've definitely heavily relied on his being here. And so, that's been one of the biggest shifts from him being at school.
Oh, right.
And Liz was talking about how, Cam needs to.
No, and yes. I see it. I was lost whenever my son moved out for the couple years to go live with his dad and wasn't around to help with the girls. Luckily, Emily was getting old enough that she could help do everything also. But I think it's a real life lesson too. You need help, whether you have one parent, two parents, grandparents in the house, whatever. You need help at some point in time.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad responsibility to learn. Your situation was a little different because of your daughter's special needs. So that was more responsibility. I wouldn't have been like leaving my 12-year-old at home or whatever.
Right.
But now that they're both adults, yeah. And your son's super, super responsible
and he doesn't
mature.
watch her. Like, so that's the thing, is that it didn't
Right.
happen until like just he was probably 17, 18, like when I really started feeling comfortable. And it was only because she was comfortable being left home with him. But even that, like, it started off with an hour at a time, and then.
Right. And neither one of them were really watching the other one.
No, it was just.
They kind of watched each other.
She doesn't want anything to do with being home. I can leave for a tiny bit. Like, I can run to the store to get something and come back.
Yeah.
But, like, I cannot work like a full day. Like, she'll come with me. She's actually off of school on Tuesday. And so, like, she's going to come to the office with me because I have a meeting. And one of the perks, they let her come. So.
Yeah. No, I don't think.
Get in real estate. You can bring your kids.
I think that
in most instances, you do have to clear with clients.
Right.
Just throwing it out there.
This is a family business. We all do our real estate together. No, I think that Liz's concerns were very true to any mom's concerns.
I didn't like how she was kind of being very snippy with Finn, though, for no reason.
I think she just has a lot on her mind.
Yeah, but I mean, she was.
I feel like I would have been kind of snippy because not only does she have a lot going on this week, but his relationship with Anna is still pretty fresh.
We just now hashed this out.
I'm just telling you.
A year later. No, but a year later, they finally just have the conversation.
I don't know why it took them so long to have the conversation, but the fact that they just now had the conversation, it makes me feel like the connection wasn't really broken yet.
But we have not even seen them even vaguely together.
I get that. But you could not see a love and still love them.
But I don't feel like either one of them have had the
I feel like
lingering feelings. You know?
She missed the happy home that they had, like she said.
Exactly,
and that makes sense.
Yeah.
But she wasn't really missing him.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like their breakup is probably one of the healthiest ones I've ever seen.
They're
like, okay, this just isn't working.
Right. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be friends after you break up, but they're like very chummy.
Let me just go ahead and turn down my
your Ring camera's on.
But I did think it was sweet that Anna basically told Finn, I know you're protecting Elizabeth and I'm not gonna call you out on it.
Exactly. I like that she said she has my protection. Didn't say she, but whoever you're protecting has my protection also.
Right.
Not going to throw anyone under the bus.
Yeah.
So I like the relationship. I like them clearing the air and stuff. But if I was Elizabeth, I would feel, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not that secure. I'm sorry. I would not be like, yeah, let's have your ex-girlfriend over to dinner tonight, which is kind of the vibe they give off.
I mean, it's...
I don't know.
So I had a thought.
Okay.
Before Liz got the card.
Okay.
What if it's Hayden?
Ooh.
Like, stay away from my man, sister.
That would be good.
Uh-huh.
I would really like that.
Uh-huh.
I would really, really like that.
Then she went and got the card.
Yeah.
So is it Heather? Is it Heather trying to be Betsy?
God, I hope not. I'm over Heather. Heather's
so fun, though. She brings such a crazy...
She does bring such a crazy when she's, like, on the canvas. Just having her do stuff off screen is not fun.
Right.
I want to see
we want her
crazy.
in person. We want her lurking around in her...
Exactly.
Eating her BLT.
Yes.
All that stuff.
Yes. I want the full Heather experience, or I don't want it at all.
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
So, that was where my thought went, though.
I like
what
that,
if it's
though.
Hayden? I can't picture her being vicious towards Liz, especially when she's the one who left Finn now twice.
Right. But she left.
Well, she didn't really have him the second time, but
she had, and
there was the will they, won't they, stuff. So
that would be good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, her getting that card was not helpful.
Or is it Victor pretending? Do you know what I really like, though?
Yeah, what do you like?
Everybody is intertwined right now in some way or another. So in a couple weeks, we will start releasing the Aztec Princess / Mexico Adventure storylines, because we didn't realize that there was like two completely separate yet simultaneous parallel storylines going on at the same time.
Right.
But all the characters in the show seem to be intertwined, and we both commented that we loved that.
Absolutely.
about that. So I'm kind of liking this vibe right now where there seems to be like an epicenter. Not entirely sure what it is, but
Yeah, I like that it's all connected.
yes.
My favorite was Drew realizing that Victor was trying to get him under control with that card because he was so stupid. You're active now. Oh, I just found this card and I thought maybe.
There's like a whole deck of them. Do you mind if we just go through them all?
Exactly.
It's the castle, right? The castle was the one
Yes.
that activated him.
Right.
Okay.
So I thought
I
that
didn't
was
go back and
hysterical.
read the notes about that.
No.
No.
Good girl.
No.
Did you do... Okay, wait. Before I get to what my question was going to be. How did Peter and Maxie get to Switzerland?
Oh my God. Okay, so on Thursday night, all of Twitter.
Okay. Okay.
All of it.
Because I'm like,
so
they're
Peter
in a
and
car.
Maxie are
They're in a car.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang it across the, Peter is not Dick Van Dyke. He does not get that car. I'm sorry. Or has Helena been alive this whole time just digging a tunnel under the ocean to get them to Sweden?
That is absolutely Switzerland. That's what I said. Like, Ryan was half watching with me, and I was like, okay, I know I don't know everything, but you can't drive to Switzerland. And he was like, no, there is no way.
No.
And I was like, are you sure there's not?
But then on Friday, Maxie said something about the plane. And I'm like, okay, thank goodness.
But
perhaps.
how?
I still don't know.
What plane?
I don't know. We didn't see it. We just saw them in the car.
Whose plane did he steal? Because if you're taking a regular plane, you need passports and stuff.
You need a flight plan.
So, whose plane? I just want to know whose plane. I was so annoyed. How did we get to Switzerland? Driving, Switzerland. What?
All seriously.
Okay.
So many. I am thankful that on Friday she mentioned a plane, though. I'm like, okay, still.
I just want to know what plane. Where did we get
You know
this
what would have
from?
helped? Okay. What would have helped that entire car scene, because it took away from the amazing thing that she did, was the ridiculousness of, and how did we get there?
Right.
If she had said, I'm still kind of nauseous after the turbulence in the plane.
Yes.
Can we pull over? I need to get sick.
Yes. And that would have explained the extra time she was in the
Yep.
bathroom.
I need to splash some water on my face. I need to.
Yep.
Simple.
Anything. And I know they're going to come back and say, not that they're really going to answer us, but if they did, they're going to come back and say, well, Victor helped him because that's why he had the card. So it was Victor's plane. But they never said that.
No.
Victor never said.
Victor doesn't know that.
I'm giving him the plane.
No.
So, whatever. I just, so annoyed. But I loved.
Your geography is correct.
Thank you.
There's no big bridge
right?
over the Atlantic.
We were on this bridge for days, but it's just one bridge.
Okay, so I hate bridges. So we're just not going to. I am not the right person to be living in the city of bridges, but just the idea of having, that just made me so. Oh.
Did I ever tell that story about Bill and us going to?
No, we're not going to talk about it. What is it? Is it
so there's a huge
bridge
that goes from the U.S. over to Niagara Falls, and Bill hates bridges. Hates them. Bill's my brother. I don't know how much I've talked about him on here, but anyway, hates bridges. So I was following him, and I followed the speed limit because I'm a good little driver. Especially back then, I was 21, 22 with Matt in the car. So driving, we hit this bridge, and he takes off 110 miles per hour. I'm not joking. My little car
don't do that.
had never gone so fast. I had it up to 98.
Yeah.
And whenever we got into Canada, I was like, I've never driven that fast in my life. What were you doing? And he was like, I just need
See, Bill would have had them in a day.
Yep.
He would have had them to Switzerland in a day.
Exactly. So,
yeah. No.
Anyway, I know it's going to end up being Victor, but I just feel like he would have said something about get the plane ready or something. That was just dumb.
Also, they're going back to his book to look for clues. Thank you, Felicia, for not listening to anyone, because I was kind of getting angry.
Right.
Oh, but her and Louise.
I teared up. That was
and
sad.
She's like, you come from a long line of adventurers.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot,
Loved it. Did you Google how much the car was?
No.
I was a bigger geek than you for once.
Yay!
In our lives. For Felicia to rent that car, it would be $46.85 a day.
Oh, that's reasonable.
American. So, The first one, wherever
yeah.
the first one was. I didn't do the second one below
Yeah.
it. But I thought for sure that we would be Googling at the same time because you're a geek and like to do that
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I did not do that. Good job.
Well, now you know.
This is what I'm loving. I'm loving that
Everyone's together.
Yeah.
And everyone's actually being smart. They're sitting there thinking things through. The WSB had a license plate that the camera caught and could confirm.
Okay, but we're at the WSB headquarters and somebody's daughter is in trouble.
Not there.
Frisco is nowhere to be seen.
Nope. That would be good if they had Frisco show up and save Felicia from bad WSB guy.
Oh, no, but we can't do the Frisco Felicia thing unless he stays.
He's never going to stay.
Exactly.
Get over it.
He also said he was never coming back after the 50th anniversary, but
it would be nice.
But it's been 10 years, Jack Wagner. Well,
right.
It's been 9.
You can give us 15 minutes of your time to save Felicia and your daughter.
Please.
I think you owe us that much.
You're all I need. I'm pretty sure I've used that song multiple times as a pun.
Oh,
in relation to him. That'd be so good. If someone in the WSB throws that in there
That
somewhere.
would be good. That would be so good.
There's a show on Netflix, not to get totally sidetracked, but it's called Murderville.
Okay.
It's like a whodunit.
Okay.
But okay, so Will Arnett plays this detective, Terry Seattle, and each week there is a new celebrity detective in training.
Okay.
And they don't have a script. So it's kind of like one of those murder mystery nights that everyone else is reading the script. Like everyone else has like their things.
Right.
And so they have to go through all the actions and the detective in training has to like piece together. And at the end, they have 3 suspects and the detective in training has to identify who the killer is. And
that sounds like so
they
much
find
fun.
out if they're wrong or right. And then you find out like what were all the little clues and everything that were being left behind. It is so good. It's a quick 30-minute.
Can we go be on that show?
Well, we're not celebrities yet. Yeah. Please share and subscribe.
Can they just do a non-celebrity version and us be the first guest?
Well, you know,
on.
we actually have a mystery kit that we need to still play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did one twice last year. It was fun over Zoom during, oh my gosh, was that last year or the year before? I don't know. COVID's run everything together. No,
Yes.
It would have been last year because we did it for our friend's birthday on Zoom.
Oh, cute.
For the first time. And then I did it like across the country with my mom's network to connect the different chapters. So
neat.
Yeah, so we can do it.
Okay.
But, oh my gosh, we can make our own.
We could.
Make our own. So Amanda and I need to not have kids, not have other jobs.
Yeah.
Or other obligations to get all this stuff going.
Yeah, we have a lot in progress. Not really.
But it's funny because like they'll throw in like little lines like that or something that, yeah, that's where I got that from All I Need from Frisco was to Murderville. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Have to check it out. Do you want me to talk about how much I hate Nina again? Let's do a segment every week. Why does Amanda hate Nina this week? How are you going to follow him, even though she didn't follow him, she did in some way, to the bar and then stand there and be like, are you sure you want me to go? Are you sure there's nothing I can do? I'm not sure how I'm making this worse. Really?
Right.
Get out of his face. Get away from him. Stop talking. Stop. I can't leave you here while you're drinking. Sonny's been drunk 1,000 billion times and he's never needed you. So.
And he gets a ride share or he has a driver.
Right.
Like this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Plus plenty of family. What are you doing? And then for her to know that she just hooked up with Sonny and go to Willow and be like, you're not going to really keep my grandson from me.
Well, she's
when
trying
Willow
to...
doesn't even know.
Right.
You can't make Willow promise something when she doesn't have all the information and think she's going to stick by it.
And Sonny tells Nina that Carly jumped on the decision. Carly has been telling him for months the things. She's even basically said, I understand if things happened as you were Mike with her.
Right.
Like, I just need you to tell me about them.
Yes. I need
This was
honesty.
not a quick decision.
Mm-mm.
She has literally said, You can tell me all the bad things and I will not hold them against you. I just need to know.
And then I need time to process, and then
Right.
maybe we can move forward.
Right. So I don't blame her for going to the divorce attorney and getting the information that she needs.
I liked that attorney that was like,
Rebecca Diamond.
I can delete this or I can just hold on to it because there is more than enough information here to take him to the cleaners.
And comparing Sonny to Al Capone, like,
Yes.
and she's like, wait, you're going to get Sonny in jail because of our divorce? And she's like, well, they got Capone on tax evasion, which is true.
It is true.
However, I don't
think we're trying to put Sonny away. We're just trying to get what she's entitled to.
She just wants to be divorced.
She should take a lot.
She's well established on her own.
She's well established, but she also contributed to some of what he has.
Yeah, but if you want a clean break and just not have to feel, because if she takes anything from him, she'll feel indebted.
That's true.
So
I just feel bad that it's going to end up.
They are both successful business people in their own rights.
I guess.
Figure it out.
But this is going to cost her time with Avery because Ava's not going to be nice and encourage time with Carly anymore. So I would want to make Sonny suffer for that.
They would have to figure out something to do with custody with Avery. Yes.
And she's not going to get any.
But I don't think monetarily. I don't think that would have anything.
I know money doesn't make up for it, but I would want to hurt him somehow.
Divorcing him will hurt him enough because he lied.
I don't know that that's enough. He doesn't seem too upset by it, even though he is acting upset by it, for him to fall into bed with Nina 5 seconds later.
Oh, somebody messaged us about that. Hold on.
Oh, do we know where fall into bed came from?
I can't find it. But if I remember correctly, I think that they just said that they feel it just had to do with like fall in love. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I was thinking about the falling into bed thing, and I feel like it's the same difference between love and lust. Like instead of falling in love with someone, oops, you fell into bed, which is lust.
Ah, I like that.
I kind of like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like the lust between Nina and Sonny was enough for them to fall into bed, though.
No. I think for her, I don't know. I'm just still so confused.
I don't like her. That's just everything that she's doing is making me mad. I was seriously yelling at the TV this week. Every time she would speak, I was like, just go home. Go away from him. I hate you.
Sorry. I just snorted.
That's all right.
Smoltz, the freelancer for the Invader. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, everyone's getting intertwined.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he went to Alexis and was like, I got the biggest scoop. Because Sean's trying to change the Invader from being a gossip rag to
real news.
And Alexis is like, first of all, I can't be the one to talk about that story.
Yes, we will get sued. But I liked how he said it like as a threat. Well, I'll just go sell it somewhere else. And she was like, good luck with that. I hope you get so much money.
Right. Exactly.
You're not going to make me feel like, oh, I need to do something that I know I shouldn't be doing. Thanks anyway.
Mm-hmm. But then we have Harmony come see Alexis and finally say...
I don't know if I believe that story.
But, okay, are we going to somehow make Willow Nina's kid now?
No.
Because now they're bonding.
No.
Now they're all chummy and everything. I don't like... Okay, so Willow and Michael might be having issues when it comes to... But I don't like that Willow is kind of breaking that trust that she has and talking to Nina or implying to Nina. I felt like she was kind of implying to Nina, like, yeah, I don't agree with him.
Right.
Like, even if I don't agree with you, if that's, granted, they're not married right now, but
still, what's happening in your relationship stays within your relationship.
Yes.
And you may confide in a couple really good friends, but not someone that you have this much
not the
back
person
and
who
forth.
benefits from the, I can't even think of a situation right now that would apply.
Been a jerk to Willow since the very beginning, so
right, she got her fired.
Yeah,
Willow has had to change her entire career because of Nina.
Willow should have been like, "I'm sorry, I can't talk to you right now because I'm on my way to nursing school. You know that career change I had to make thanks to you. So get out of my face."
Right. But I did agree with everything that Michael said to Sonny. I liked that Michael.
Yes.
That was an awesome Michael. Thank you.
And Sonny didn't know what to do. He was like, watch it. I'm still your dad. And Michael was like, yeah, my dad was being a jerk to my mom. I can't believe you would disrespect her like this.
Yeah. But it wasn't, and he did have a point. It wasn't even just her, though. Like, when you do stuff like that, it doesn't just affect the romantic partner, it affects the entire family.
Yes.
So it hurt Wiley, it hurt the girls.
I loved Jocelyn's look as she walked past him. I thought she was going to go off for sure when she walked out of the hotel room.
Yeah.
And he was like, if looks could kill, I was like, no, I thought she was going to be like, blah, blah, blah. You're such a jerk. So
I think that she is Jax enough that she won't, but she's Carly enough that she'll have I don't see her holding a grudge. Okay, so Jax obviously still holds grudges over Sonny, but he doesn't necessarily always fly off how Carly does.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
But question, when did Felix and Carly become best friends?
I have no idea. But I was glad that he was like, go get dressed. Because at first she's like, I just need to go up to bed. It's been a long day. And she goes to turn around and he's like, while you're upstairs, you have 15 minutes. Throw on something short, tight, and sparkly, or all of the above, and get down here. And that dress was,
yes.
Wow.
But Lucas told Carly that Felix has been singing in the choir, volunteering, and mentoring.
Yeah. Well, at least we know he was somewhere.
Yes.
And now he's back here.
And his sister Taylor's back.
Yeah.
So, like, why? I am not against the fact that we're bringing back all these people, but we need to start using, like...
How old is Taylor?
Is the nursing home, or is the nurses' ball coming back then?
Oh, that would be good.
Because, I mean, we just got back Amy and now Felix.
That would be really good.
So...
That would make sense. How old is Felix's sister?
I don't remember. How old would she be now?
I don't know. And I didn't Google that. I'm sorry.
Why not? Taylor Dubois, General Hospital. Oh, she's 25. Who are you thinking? Oh my gosh, she was only on for 6 months in 2013?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Who are we going to make her friends with? Molly.
How? Why?
Well, she has to have friends. She's too old for Trina and Jocelyn and them.
Christina love interest.
Oh!
Almost hit you again. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I snapped before I made contact.
You're allowed. I like that. Okay. We can do that. I'll allow it.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Jordan was on the phone with TJ and Molly.
Yes. And she's coming home.
Yeah.
Which we all predicted that she was going to have to come home as soon as he started getting serious with Portia because their divorce is not final.
Right. And so they're going to be moving in together. I did like that he was like, wait a second, what about Trina?
Yes.
Thank you.
But I also liked that she was saying, Trina's an adult and she wants me to be happy, so it'll be fine.
And I feel like Trina really does accept them.
Yes.
Now. So.
Exactly.
Back to TJ and Molly real quick, though. Not impressed with the presidential suite at the Metro Court.
No!
What was
the
that?
honeymoon suite.
The honeymoon suite. Why did I write down presidential
I don't
suite?
know, but it was the honeymoon suite and it did not look like anything better than what Scott and Liesel.
Right.
When they hooked up. Like Carly's
Any other room that we've seen at the Metro Court?
Carly's has the like living room area.
Well, I would hope so.
Well, no, I'm just
but
saying
I would
that's
say
what
that
I
the
was
honeymoon
expecting.
suite should be like.
Yes, exactly. I was expecting the honeymoon suite to be even bigger.
Where's the heart-shaped
Carly's.
jacuzzi?
Yeah.
Where's the rose petals? Where's the candles?
There was rose petals on the bed.
Was there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just
he scooped her up. I like that they didn't get too involved with them because we haven't seen a lot of that and that would have been just too much. But you saw the romance and he scooped her up and tossed her on the bed. And then they switched over to Ava and Nicholas who were, woo!
Not appropriate for this podcast. That is above our rating. Okay. That's all you need to know.
Ava looked happy the next
A
time.
little TMI is what I wrote. I'm like, what?
That's all I can say is Ava looked very happy the next day.
But back to Carly. Her and Britt.
They were cute.
So sweet. And I love the fact that like they started talking about something and they're like, we're not going to start hating each other right now. Let's just work through this. Let's just
do some more shots.
Britt having that heart on her forehead.
And when she put it on Carly's, that was so, I want to know.
That had to have been ad-lib. That had.
Yeah, I want to know.
I want to know, was it an accident that it got stuck on Britt's forehead? And then, therefore, she was like, everybody needs hearts on their forehead.
I don't feel like it was an accident that got stuck on her forehead. I think she was doing it purposely to be silly, but I would think
loved it.
that it was just her acting to put it on Carly's. That was so funny.
I loved it.
And I
loved
loved what Felix said to Brad. He was like, and you're not going to expect to hear this from me, but stop beating yourself up. You did your time.
Yep.
Make better choices now that you're moving on.
Right. Exactly.
Good job, Felix. I love him.
I know. Me too.
Oh, Trina. I love Trina. But how does Laura have her number? When Trina answered the phone, she did not know who it was or was not expecting that
I mean,
call.
she is the mayor, so I have a feeling she can get it.
Really?
But, oh, well, no, because she said that Spencer asked her to get her the book. So Spencer probably gave her the phone number and was like, here, can you get this to Trina? Obviously, to do that, she's going to have to call her. So I would just assume that Spencer gave it to her.
I guess so, but I feel like don't give out my number without ask permission.
That would ruin the surprise. You're talking to someone who advertises their phone number. So
that's true. That's true.
I mean,
okay. All right. But it was
although
sweet.
you do ask before you can give out my number to potential clients. So I appreciate that. I would imagine, but I mean, I think that it was just, can you get this to her?
Okay.
I wouldn't think too much into it.
It was very sweet. She was very happy. But of course, Esme had to come home at the end.
I looked up the author because I had no idea who it was.
You were so into books. You're so into books.
Hi, have you seen my house?
No, it makes me laugh because
what are we staring at? That's not even a portion of them.
The scene between Alexis and Harmony, there was one point where they focused on Alexis and you could see the books behind her. And I was like, I wonder if Shan's writing this down right now. I didn't even pay attention to them.
No. Well, I was just interested in, oh, that's an artist. I don't know who that artist is. And it's Edward, if it's who I think it is, Edward Molyneux, known for landscape, still life painting, illustrations, and fashion design. Born 1891, died in 1974.
Oh my gosh.
Right. He was a British fashion designer and painter whose fashion house in Paris was in operation from 1919 until 1950. Due to the death of his father, he dropped out of school at 16 to support himself and his mother while pursuing his ambitions as a painter and illustrator.
Wow.
So, sounds pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not surprised that Trina would know about him and love him.
Yes.
So I guess Spencer next.
Yeah.
I was glad that picture that Esme gave him wasn't too risque, because at first when they went to show it, I was like, whoa, how much are we going to show here?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think that part of it is
the age.
Intentional.
Oh.
No. How privileged is he, though? I mean, come on. Esme taps him. And he's like, oh, sorry, prison's making me jumpy. You have a couch and cable.
Right, exactly. I was confused about this whole air conditioning thing.
Guess what, guys? If you don't live in the East Coast right now, we don't have our air conditioning on.
Right.
We have our heat still on.
Exactly.
And where they are in New York is even colder than where we are.
Right. And when Brooklyn...
And it is 19 degrees today.
Yeah, when Brooklyn and Chase went out, she had a jacket on. Chase had a jacket on, and they wrapped Bailey in a blanket, which I was very happy to see, because if you're putting your baby in a car seat, it should only have a blanket. Do not put its jacket on, because then it's not tight enough and your baby will get injured. So, good job on that one. But why are they needing coats and blankets and Spencer's whining about the air conditioning not being on? It didn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what season we're in. I don't know. I mean, we do joke about the fact that we don't know what the timeline is. Perhaps he's in summer, but he's only supposed to be in there for 30 days.
And it was just Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know.
Like 2 days beforehand. I know we have like...
Oh, speaking of 2 days, Valentine was only gone for 2 days. We forgot to mention that, but he said that when Nina was on the phone with Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
But anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. We just celebrated Valentine's Day. He was just giving a book.
Well, that's what Esme was there for.
Yes.
Was Valentine's Day.
So how is... No. I'm sorry.
Upstate New York does not have...
air conditioning on right now.
No.
No way.
Mm-mm. I don't know. I'm confused.
It could have...
by it.
If they would have said it was super hot in there because the heat broke like on high...
Okay,
that would make sense. But no, he specifically said who can we get to fix the air conditioner? And
Yes.
the guard guy.
Repeatedly.
Yes. And
repeatedly. Specifically asked Laura.
yes. And then said something to the guard guy, and he was like, no, that's like above everyone's pay grade here.
Yeah.
This is a state facility. Sorry about your luck. So.
But everyone went to Springbridge.
Yeah. Everyone
As
needs
May
to visit.
finally finds out that she doesn't have access to Ryan.
And she gets all crappy. Like, Kevin's just going to be like, oh, you're upset? I'm sorry. I'll take that back. He did it for a reason.
Mhm.
You're overly invested, and he wants to know why.
Yep.
Not going to change anything.
I did like Laura kind of reminding, basically she broke down the Ice Princess. I know we've kind of been saying,
I know.
should we, shouldn't we, whatever. Okay, there really is a lot more to the story.
Yes.
However, she did a really good 10-second recap.
Mm-hmm. The
like,
gist is your family tried to take over the world.
Mm-hmm. Using a diamond. And you think it's okay. And you think they're okay.
Yes. I liked that she didn't press so much that she pushed Spencer away from her, but she wasn't accepting his crap either. She was like, no, your family this, Uncle Victor that. Do not sit here and sugarcoat it.
Right.
So.
Right.
That was good. And I liked that Ava was the one who actually listened to what Victor said and was like, I hate to admit that he's right, but I do think that this makes sense. And
I like that she always calls him Uncle Victor, though, even though Nicholas doesn't.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love Ava. Except for her dealings with Nina and Carly. I love Britt with Nina, though, because she totally called her out and was like, really? You didn't expect there to be some trouble whenever you hooked up with Sonny? Huh. Right. Wonder why.
Right. I did like Austin threatening Victor, and Liesl stopped him.
Yes, that was, I did not realize they were working together whenever that started. And I was like, what is Liesl doing? Let him get the information. And then, they're accompanying each other. I liked that Britt was like, do not get caught up in my mother's stuff. Like, you don't understand. And he was like, I would never. And then Liesl shows up and is like, okay, let's talk about what we just did.
Right. And they're all trying to figure out the salt cave.
Yes.
Salt mine. The salt place.
Salt mine. Yeah, I guess it's salt mine.
Okay.
Yeah, but they all got it. They're all going to get there at the same time.
Felicia using the Google Translator.
Yes!
Not always correct. However, on one-off words, typically,
I thought that when Liesl called Anna, that it was going to be Felicia.
Oh.
Saying, this is where they are, whatever. And instead it was Liesl had also got it at the same time.
But I'm liking it. I'm liking how's this going to wind up?
Yeah.
Although Peter now, here's the thing that I guess we see it, like, even in the true crime documentaries and everything, like, the way that Maxie starts to play with Peter's brain, giving him what he wants.
Right.
I guess that
No, she knows what
works.
she's doing. She's very, very smart.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought that her explanation of where her earrings went made sense.
Oh gosh, I lose earrings all the time.
Exactly. But she was over interested in what's the town called and where are some maps and whatever.
But she slipped up on pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Which I felt like dumbed her down a little bit.
Yes.
So he was not as suspicious. I liked that.
Mm-hmm. But if it was me, I feel like I would have waited a few days to be like, hey, can we go into what's the town? Blah, blah, blah. Or I found this map. Can we take this trail or whatever?
Right.
She was way too, let's get it done right now.
Yeah. And I don't lose earrings all the time, but seriously, in the past year, I have lost like 3 times my left earring. No clue how.
Huh.
Not a clue.
Knock on wood, I don't usually lose earrings.
Yeah.
So I would be crying if I did. I wear the same ones all the time. So the only other thing that I have is Chet and Terry. I loved it.
There's 2 things, but we can go there.
Okay. That guy was such a jerk. I wanted to punch him.
Oh my. We don't even have to get into it.
Right, exactly.
I think she handled herself very well.
Yes.
And Chet jumped in.
I loved it. They played off each other perfectly. He's like, I'm her boyfriend. And then
I can't be listening to you try to make me jealous anymore.
And she's like, I always come back to you, baby. I was like, yes. Chet, take off your shirt. I feel like that would help.
They're in the middle of the bar. Amanda walks around just expecting every situation to turn into Magic Mike.
Yes. On the soaps, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. However, we are going to do a 411 about Chet on Thursday to give a little bit more background about him.
Yes.
So make sure to listen on Thursday about that. But yeah, but then that's all we got.
That's all we got, but I like that because you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
They're going to talk a little bit more, and then they're going to run into each other at the hospital now that Amy's around because he'll be visiting her.
Mhm.
And I could see her taking a boxing class or whatever with Liz at the gym and running into him there.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they make it
Not
realistic, nice,
right.
and not like super slow, but we're not going to jump into bed
Let's become
tomorrow.
friends.
Exactly.
Let's find our common interests.
Yes.
Let's find.
They're not going to fall into bed. They're going to fall in love.
Okay.
Work?
Okay.
All right. So what else did I miss?
Sasha and Brando.
Oh, yes. And Sasha not being Sasha, but her sister
Yes.
in real life.
Exactly.
That was very cool.
I thought that was awesome.
She had her mannerisms down pretty well.
Well, they are sisters. I mean, they probably share. They work together, though. They have a business together, so they probably spend a lot of time together.
Because I was going to say, I don't think I have the same mannerisms as my sister.
I definitely don't, but
yeah, I guess if you're working
the
together.
amount of time that they spend together, in my head, if they're running a business together,
yeah,
they're in at least somewhat constant communication,
right,
or frequent.
Yes.
So, but yeah, how genius was that?
That was awesome.
And I think that we mentioned this before when Sasha first came on the show about her sister, because she was in Desperate Housewives.
Yes.
She was Porter's girlfriend that he brought back from overseas.
That could be not
either
her.
Porter or Parker.
I'm not sure which one. It's funny that you referenced Desperate Housewives, though. Yesterday, we were having a conversation about new shows that are coming out or shows that, like, the next season's being released or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Megan was like, what about that show?
Preston, not
Preston and Porter. That's what you said.
I said Parker.
Oh, Parker was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I know that's one of our kids' names. We just missed
and
the
Penny.
twins' names. Yes. So Megan's like, that show, you know, the wives one. And I'm like,
the one?
What? And she's like, where all the wives like live in different houses, like nice houses. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And
there's literally,
right?
Like, most wives live in different houses.
She's getting so mad at me. She's like, you know, there's the blonde girl and then the redhead, and they live in the houses, and we watched it together. And I'm like, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. We've watched so many shows together. And then she Googles, and she's like, Desperate Housewives. And I was like,
is it coming back?
Oh, it is supposed to come back this year.
With the same cast?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. On New Year's, there was a Desperate Housewives #2022.
I don't know how I feel about it because reboots have been ruining so much lately.
I agree.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm willing to give it a chance.
I don't know what to do with this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's not an apology situation. It's more of a
bomb on you. It was just funny the way that now we're talking about Desperate Housewives, and literally last night Megan was like, the wives that live in the houses? I'm like, I don't know. She's going to Google it, guys, to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
I'm not. I just want to know. I don't know what to do with this.
Well, Google it up, girlfriend.
Okay.
And you'll see.
Oh my gosh. How is it 20 years later?
Right? I know. I said something about, because my mom was like,
all right, I'm not going to keep Googling because I don't want to know.
She was like, what show? And I was like, Desperate Housewives. It's out like 10 years ago or so. And Ryan was like, that was way more than 10 years ago.
It ended.
Came out.
It
so
ended about 10 years ago. We're not.
No,
join us as we do our spinoff on Desperate Housewives.
We will. We'll have to give a review when the new one comes out because I have no idea when that's supposed to be. It just, New Year's Eve, they released a picture of them all in their fancy gowns.
Okay.
And it said Desperate Housewives #2022 or #Desperate Housewives 2022, something. Anyway, so yeah.
No.
Maybe they'll just do one of those little ones like
no
Gilmore Girls did, just like a wrap up.
No, because now that gave me more questions.
I know. That makes me angry about Gilmore too. But I'm just saying, maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. I don't have all the facts. I don't work for Desperate Housewives.
Why not?
I'm sorry. That would be fun.
Okay. All right. So,
anyway, Sasha's sister. What's the sister's
Helena.
name? Helena Matheson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Matheson.
Matheson?
Mattsson.
Okay. Thank you.
Matson.
I'm mixing hers and Cameron's up.
Yes, you are.
But I know in my head that they're not the same. Yeah, she did awesome.
She did good.
I'm glad they finally had the conversation that they needed to have. But poor Brando, I just wanted to hug him and be like, it's okay.
But I like that she totally took ownership of 100%. It's not you, it's me.
Yes.
You know, so, I mean, that's hard, but just keep that line of communication open and they still love each other.
Right.
So, cool. So what do you think about the new opening credits?
No.
Like,
it's not even the credits. It's that song. I'm sorry. That song's awful, in my opinion.
You guys can just take that. I will give that as the free.
There you go. Yeah.
It sounds like someone's dying on the...
I do not like it.
I don't like it at all. I haven't cared for the... Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem with the pictures. Like, the pictures were fine. Some of them needed updated pictures, so good for you. Oh, did you see that the actor that plays TJ is finally on contract?
Oh, yay!
Yes, he had just been, whatever they call it, special guest, recurring, whatever. He's now on contract. So that makes me excited that him and Molly can do all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
cool. I think that's it.
We went all over the place.
We sure did.
Woo! It's not even late at night. We haven't even had a glass of wine while we're recording. No. We're just all over the place.
Reality check.
I know I do this all the time, but I really can't remember what I did this week.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll go while you think.
Okay.
So Monday was Valentine's Day, and that was fun. I got some beautiful flowers and some yummy tiramisu from Oakmont Bakery, which is always a good thing to get.
So jealous.
And Ryan was cute because he got each of us a shirt with something that we liked on it. Like Megan's has an axolotl.
Aww.
And Madeline's has...
By the way, that's the animal that I was confusing when we were having our conversation with Easton.
Yes.
Because I know what an ocelot is. Right. Because of my daughter. But I was so focused recently on learning about axolotls.
Everyone loves axolotls.
Axolotls.
Megan's is huge. I'll have to show you a picture. He's grown so much. It's crazy. Okay. But anyway, shirt with an axolotl. Madeline's had Hedwig, the owl from Harry Potter. I can't remember what Emily's said, but something whatever. Mine had a hippo on it. And then he got one from Matt about JavaScript because that's what Matt's currently learning in school. So I thought it was cute that he that
was a lot of thought.
Included everybody in it. It wasn't just Valentine's Day between us. And I got him the very romantic gifts of a cheese grater and a salt and pepper shaker because he loves crazy cheeses, and we did not have a cheese grater, and we still do not have a real salt and pepper shaker for the new house. So,
well, geez, if I wish I had known for your closing gift.
So those were I love my closing gift.
Okay,
I love my closing gift and the ornament for Christmas that you guys got us. So no. But anyway, it was just funny because he was like being cute, romantic, and I'm like, here's some practical presents for you because I don't know what else you need. And then on Thursday, Emily and I went to the Reba McEntire concert together, which was super nice, amazing concert. But even above that was just the spending one-on-one time with Emily because everyone knows sometimes our relationship is not the best. And so to have just me and her, something that we both enjoy, and we were like singing along with the songs together and
to be at a concert again.
Yes. This concert was supposed to go on in 2020. And it just finally happened this week. So we had just bought our tickets recently. Wow. But our friends from Girl Scouts, they go every year. And they've had their tickets since 2019.
I saw that.
2020.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it was great.
That's awesome.
So I had never seen her before. So it was like a first.
Oh, I bet she puts on a great show. I would imagine.
She's just so beautiful and so down to earth. Like she was giving little stories in between the songs. And it was like personal, but not too personal, but enough that was like, yes, this is the reason why I love you. And I was impressed because she even sang at the end, she was talking about how God is such a huge influence in her life. And she sang 2 or 3 gospel songs, and like the background was a big cross and stuff. And I feel like
love it
to be at that level and just say, this is who I am. Like, wow, good for you.
Awesome.
So it was great. Did you think of anything in that time? I gave you a couple minutes there.
My son called me this morning and asked for information about our dentist because he might have a dental issue. And so I was like really proud of him.
Yes, that makes me proud because my kids still would be like, Mom, can you call the dentist, please?
So, I mean, that happened this morning.
He's so cute.
Not really. A lot happened this week. I feel like just work, and that's what I do. I work.
Yeah, you guys were busy this week.
Yeah. I really don't think a lot happened. See, some weeks I have like, and this and this and this and this, and then other weeks I'm like, I worked.
Well, normally I'm the boring one.
That's my reality check. I worked.
Normally I'm the boring one with, I took a kid here and then I took a kid here, blah, blah, blah. So you're allowed to be boring this week.
Well, I mean, I take my daughter places.
So I know, but no, usually you have something more exciting than.
Yeah, no, nothing more exciting.
I took my kid here, here, and here. And I'm always like, all I did was play taxi cab driver. So
yeah, no.
We should do better coordinating our schedule. So I have an exciting week when you have a boring week, back and forth.
I'm excited the next 2 days I have my daughter's home. So we'll spend some more like one-on-one time together.
Yeah. But, yay. Well, that will be your reality check for next week then.
Actually, this week was kind of really sad, so I don't really want to talk a lot about it.
Okay.
Well, a friend of mine, so my neighbor moved a couple years ago, only like 7 minutes away, but like still close enough. But she had to put her dog down. And I went over Wednesday night, brought a bottle of wine, and we cried over the dog for 3 hours.
Aww.
And she put her down on Thursday because that, like, I love that dog. I think that's the second. So growing up, I loved my friend's dog, Jakey. He was cute. But like, she was my right next door neighbor. And when she would work from home over the summer, she'd like text me and she's like, working from home, poolside. And so like, I would go over and work beside her at the pool and her dog was always there. And so it was like the three of us spent like a lot of time together. And so it just, I loved that dog. When she texted me on Wednesday and was like, I had scheduled this appointment for tomorrow. I was like, all right, I'll be over later. And did. And we just snuggled her and.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Super drunk. And legit cried for like 3 hours straight. So I was exhausted Thursday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it was hard, you know, especially when you see a friend also like hurting that much. Like that just.
Yes.
It hurts, but it, not that I obviously needed to weigh in with my opinion, but when I saw her, I was like, I think she was kind of second guessing. And then, because when I first got there, the dog was like, hi. And she's like, what? Do I just have to invite people over? She's like, I'll invite everyone, you know? But I mean, it was not even within 10 minutes that, yeah. She was a great dog. And that was pretty much it. So I guess it was just a hard week. So,
yeah.
Yep. But join us on Thursday as we share as much as we can about Chet.
That was not a hard thing to look at because.
God.
So, yeah. Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.